Okay, clear night portrait, 4 notches down, 3 left, 2 down in the colour grid, and we're at 80 Gur Road. Now we could just drive down there, walk down to the creek line and walk along, but it might be difficult, so I thought the easier idea was to just push our way through. We'll just see what it's like anyway, fellas. And I've got the beanies on the back here for, you know, and I've stripped off. I'm down to my shorts now to keep the coolness, and hopefully it's a good colour check on the activity of the ukes there. I don't know how difficult it's going to be and what sort of scenery we're going to see going this way, but you know, it might be straight down and very awe-inspiring. Sort of thing. But I'm still, as I said, I'm still kitted up because the sun is still pretty intense, and well, if we're going to go at this sort of speed, maybe my ideas about taking this route to the are spot on, you know, spot colouring on. Yeah. Just got to make sure this beanie doesn't obscure the well, there's a lot of this grass around. Oh, it's probably not a grass, it's probably something else, but it looks like a grass. Well, what I thought might be a creek line, I don't know, but we'll see, fellas. Yeah, as I was watching this YouTube channel, I think it's called OR, capital A, small W, small E or something, or was it? A bloke that sort of disassembles various items from, well, the one I was looking for is something from Germany. Oh, here we go, I've got some wits out already. Very nicely bedewed. As I said, once this, bugger. Once this dew gets washed off with the next rain, you know, when it gets with a heavy rain, that's it, you can never match it again. But they're very small, but quite colourful. But yeah, anyway, oh, some more here, little tiny ones. As I said, these things can get up to hand size, probably because, as I said, they appear to be members of the Sniff group that have come across the southern land bridge before it got eaten away, of course. You know, from the Recherche Islands onward all the way through to the west coast of Tasmania, which is, I'm always trying to implore Spot Cullen to do more work out there, because there could be, you know, Joshua Culinary Eye. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that would be Master Chef 2026 or something, yeah, Joshua Culinary Eye. Yeah. Now this will be a good check on the yellow, because these invertias have a nice, see, this is not going to, so I can't do close up now because I'm not on direct, I think I've lost my central little square thing, so I was playing around trying to, now, looks interesting down there, fellas, but I think I just want to keep walking straight actually to see how we go. It will be a bit of a scramble back up, but look at how damp the soil is, and even now, just after a week of rain, and as I said, basically, from now until about the 3rd week of October, the soil will remain in a state of dampness right the way through. You know, if it can dry up for, say, like a day. If it then rains, then the plants keep on, you know, they're still there and they're still growing. But if it's like 3 or 4 days, usually around about 3 days. If it dries out for 3 days, that's it. All the bulbous cormous tunes might automatically start yellowing out and dying down, going into dormancy sort of thing. Appears to have really not much to do with, you know, any other condition. It's just the soil, you know, basically. From my observations over the years, you know, as I said, you could have a stinker of a hot day sort of thing, but if the ground's wet, not really affected. Yeah, and vice versa, if it dries out but they get another rain afterwards, you know, they can still keep going sort of thing. I think basically what I'm trying to get to is they're probably opportunists in a way. They try and make as much of the season as they can, and wow, I think we've come down to it already, and this is like a creek line, and this isn't the open out expanse I was expecting. Well, we got some evergreen swamp vegetation here, so that's a good sign that we have somewhat permanent water supply somewhere around here, I would think. Well, it stays wet enough for them, for those to survive. But yeah, there was on the Google Maps there was an area that looked like it'd gone like to a sulphitic stage. It'd gone to that sort of, you know, greying and almost going into that sort of purple stage you see in some New Zealand sites in you know, Bruce Salmon is yeah, you can't really do the apostrophe, can you? Bruce Salmon is well, I call it the sipponism. Carnivorous plants in New Zealand. Yeah. I wonder if he's going to come out with sipponism too. Yeah. But it's not like here. You know, here you can go anywhere and you find a CP. Over there, look, you've really got to know where they are and struggle to get to them too. You know, I went up the Kepler track and I was like only halfway, you know. I spent hours like going up this thing and I was only like halfway. Basically, you should have set out right at daybreak, I would say. But oh, hang on, there's something over there, a bit of interesting soil. So if we can get, I think we have to go back down and across, fellas. But we're at 6 minutes, so maybe start a new clip and maybe on a new setting.